Hey, yo, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Dynamite, Worcester, Massachusetts, to Watchalong and live reactions for April 3rd, 2024. I'm your host, Happy Devin, back in full form here in some AEW. How we doing? Hey, what's up, Kim? How goes it, Jordan? Hex even here. It's gonna be a good one. And yes, Hex with a good point. Early thumbs up, y'all. If you haven't dropped it, please drop it. Helps get us boosted, gets us seen early on, especially in these opening moments of the stream. Greetings, Lone Star. Hello, a few minutes early. How do you doing, fam? Hope you're doing right. How was your April Fool Day last Monday? It's funny story actually. One I won't get too much into, but I got some real anxious news early on in the day on Monday, and I kept going through the entire day hoping it was just a cruel April Fool's joke, and it ended up not being. So I think I really played myself at the end of the day. It was a fun one. Funny in hindsight, actually. That's why I'm willing to tell that. Okay, here you do. Honestly, doing great. It has been an exhausting day. Weirdly exhausting, I might add. But, like, not bad exhausting, you know? Just like, running on fumes kind of thing. But now I'm caffeinated up. Hype on wrestling. Second wind in full effect. ECW coming back, got you. What? Oh, no, I'm so glad I didn't see that. That would have been the hook, line, and sinker I wasn't ready to be. But, yo, let's get... Oh, George, hey. George and Cam in the curtain. Got you, fam. Popping you over. Sorry about that. Just missed your message. But, yes, yo. I am hype. As you can see, I'm hype. Compared to me on the WM stream WM Network stream yesterday, I was just, like... petering out hard. I was ready to bring him in. Oh, no worries, X. We're good. Because they've shown that they're in chat now. So it was one of those things. Bring him in. I think. I watched a match today, thought it was serious. What? That's funny. That's like watching those old New Japan Super Junior matches. By the way, what brought me up on that stream yesterday? Something about a Hex was being put on a wrestler, and we're like, oh, I miss Hex. Yeah, Hex is awesome. Hold on, let me fix him. Do I have the time? Okay, I have the time. I'm looking a little fuzzy. I'll fix it, it does. Oh, no, that's even worse. What just happened? Oh, I see. Bugger all. Okay, I got that set. Yeah, that tracks. Are you looking forward to seeing the most on Dynamite? Honestly, it just came out of nowhere. Archer versus Danielson. Really looking forward to that. I'm a big Danielson geek. Wow, that's not okay. Hold on, let's fix that. There we go. Alright, this little siphon comeback is wild, isn't it just? Oh my gosh, that thing is... I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think they were going to put something like that in the game, and then to unlock it? Like, I can use that now? I can use that now in regular matches. What's going on? Some people's universe mode's about to get real wild, yo. I can't wait to see what they do in MMW with that. Or there might be something big? Yo, Jordan? Yo? It was AJW 1985. Oh, okay. Is that All Japan Wrestling? Or they want to use the fireball, come back from... That's right. And you see, that one, that kind of checks out. You can do the whole Chris Jericho wizard gimmick with that payback, you know? All Japan Women? Okay. I was thinking it was either All Japan Wrestling or All Joshi Wrestling, but I see. Somewhere in between. I used the knuckles, but fine. Nice. I really need to check back in an MNW. I fallen so far away. And I'm one of those people who doesn't like having to catch up on something without doing so in real time, but a lot of that is lost to time. They have been uploading the VODs to YouTube the last year or so, though, so there's a fair amount I could catch up on, I suppose. People's saves got wiped. No! Oh, that breaks my heart. That's huge. Start new. Best to wait till Mania, if I'm being honest. Start new there. Vania. Yeah. I hear that. Alrighty. Time to fire up ye old Nord. And just a heads up, y'all, in the chat. If the stream gets a little laggy for a moment, don't mind it at all. It's only going to last for about 30 seconds or so. Should stabilize shortly thereafter. Just got to get it set up so we can get Dynamite commercial free. What I should probably do is pause this music. Especially because I don't want to hear that guy's music. He's already... I wonder if the crowd's going to sing it tonight, or if he's just going to come out to the Rob Zombie theme, which is honestly, I think, better for Jericho theme. It's also just a better song. But yes. Is it connecting? It's not connecting. Okay, come on. That's it. Honestly, I love the story of the match, if I'm being real. Okay, there we go. All right, cold open, y'all. We are here. Cold open because Cope is opening. Okay. Speaking of, you think this is going to turn into... No, it's not going to turn into a match. Yo, wait, where's your belt, dog? Is it around his waist? I don't see it. I don't see... Wow. We're cutting... Okay, we got a packed show then. Because we are really squeezing out on time. They cut the intro entirely. Tony Khan is a seconds guy. He will straight up cut 10 seconds if he thinks it will make a difference in the show elsewhere. Was he announced? He was. He was announced earlier today. He was announced. We'll be hearing from him as well as getting an Archer-Danielson match. That match was also kind of thrown together last second, but I suppose it makes sense off the heels of the trios match. And an extended overrun? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not there. What's not there? Nope, no belt. Okay, the belt. Okay, I was like, uh-oh. I thought it was a gorilla position thing. No, we're good over in that end. Yeah, I'm wondering what's the deal on this show? Is it just a matter of wanting to... We only have so much time this week to do things with? We're apparently filming Rampage as well as Collision at this table.
So I came out here to talk to y'all. I didn't bring my TNT championship. I came out here as Adam.
Okay.
To talk to all of you.
Okay. First championship in 13 years. Now I'm going to leave it in the back.
Good, that's what I like to hear, and I came out here to have some more fun. But first, I just want to talk about something. You know, there's been a lot of negative feedback.
Okay.
But listen, there's been a lot of negative BS that has been spewed this week, right? There has. Screw that.
Funny you say that, Hex. Taz has already done it at least twice.
And if you're a fan of pro wrestling, man, it is a great time to be a fan of pro wrestling. There is a whole lot of positives right now.
This is truth.
If you're sitting here, if you're watching at home, hell, if you can feel compelled to go on social media, even if it's just to complain about pro wrestling, you're a fan of pro wrestling.
Shit. Got us.
I am a fan of pro wrestling. You know, I grew up, I watched WWF.
Damn it, Taz. All-time feud, Jordan.
And you're missing the point on this.
Long-term storytelling is not dead.
All of it. I watched NWA.
Long-term. Term.
I watched Stampede Wrestling start his career. Pretty damn cool.
Wow, that's...
BC All-Star Wrestling out of Vancouver. I watched International Wrestling out of Montreal, and I devoured it all because I love professional wrestling.
Yo, that's so cool. Honestly, love that.
Before, but please bear with me because it's close to my heart. For 9 years, I had this torn away from me. Torn away from me. And when I finally got it back, I worked to get it back because I love it so damn much. But when I sat down and I started thinking about the end of my career, because let's face it, I'm closer to the end than the start, I realized that AEW is where I need to end my career. And a lot of people didn't seem to understand that, but I looked at the roster and I saw a murderer's row of talent. I have been in some of the most phenomenal locker rooms of all time, and I will put that locker room up against anybody.
Wow, okay.
I can face Will Ospreay.
Ospreay? Ospreay?
I can face Kenny Omega. Hope you're doing good, bud. I can face Hangman. I can face Swerve, Joe, Claudio, Moxley. I can face Darby. I can face FTR. I can face the Young Bucks. I can face Buddy Matthews, Brody King, and Malachi Black. And by the way, those are all first-time ever matches. How crazy is that? That happens in AEW. Now,
Wow.
friends in the
Edge versus Ambrose.
It looks like you were having a blast out there. Guess what? I am. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't me knocking anywhere else. I have had a phenomenal career. I have fun everywhere I've been, everything I've done. But this is the most fun that I have had in my entire 32-year professional wrestling career. So I celebrate AEW. I celebrate the men who started AEW. So yeah, that means the Bucks. That means Kenny. That means Cody.
Yo. Cody, shout out.
Tony Khan. And that should be celebrated. Those guys are all fans of this. Just like me, just like all of you. That ain't a negative. That's not something to make fun of because we love this. AEW has pushed this industry into a better place. AEW has pushed everyone.
I love hearing this from someone like him, you know?
To do what they love for a living, and that should be celebrated. AEW makes pro wrestling better. AEW makes pro wrestling more fun. And AEW is where the best wrestle.
Yes.
Okay, heart rate's coming back down. I'm calming down. I don't got feedback. We're good. Thank you for hearing me out. Sorry, I got fired up this week and I had to get that off my chest. I asked for this time out here, so thank you. But now it's time to move forward. AEW is moving forward. AEW is walking into the future. There's a reason Okada came here. There's a reason Mercedes came here. There's a reason Ospreay came here. There is a reason I came here.
I wouldn't say it's a shot at CM Punk, Chad, but this is definitely a counterbalance to the bad will that interview caused.
AEW will be going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the aerial assassin.
Got Ospreay.
Will
Ospreay.
Ospreay.
Agreed. Man, that Ospreay guy, hey. Wow, this guy's presentation is alarmingly close to Will Ospreay's. Oh my god, his title just appeared! What just... What? That's the most where did that scouter come from bit I've ever seen in pro wrestling. Adam is a magician. And he said, GTA inventory. You think so, Lone Star? You think that's where you think that would? It's possible. That could be what that's leading to, actually.
I think Will Ospreay's amazing. Just absolutely amazing on many levels. His reputation precedes him.
Especially with one of his most recent titles being a television title. Yeah, I think that checks out.
He has a great energy about him. He fills up the arena when he walks in to perform. But he's got a tough task right here.
Nigel is an actual. I know he's got a magic show going on Mania week. Ugh. Can Ospreay just come out on his own? Not Ospreay, Hobbs. Powerhouse. I'm getting the Wills mixed up, and one of them doesn't even go by Will. How'd I do that? When was the last match he lost? I don't think he just came. It was to cut that goodwill promo for AEW, and then yeah, led it into introducing one of the people who kind of proves the point he was trying to make. Agreed, Taylor. That was awesome. I really loved that promo.
Ospreay to cope with. And we are joined by the self-proclaimed Phil Jackson of pro wrestling.
Welcome to another edition of Don Callis Championship Wrestling, where the best wrestle the best.
Alex Winston has a bloody collar match this week. Oh shit! Oh my! Oh shit!
Two Don Callis family members once again. I mean, in recent weeks, Don, you've pitted Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha.
But yeah, we got some more Don Callis family antics. I know, Lone Star. I was just going to say something along those lines. This dynamic is interesting because they're both a part of the family, but
This is what it's all about.
the Don Callis family, not the D'Angelo family. But yeah. And Hobbs just kind of went off on him. He's not seeing an ally in this match, but then again, I can't imagine Hobbs going light on someone, you know? Powerhouse. Oh yeah, Taylor, it's awesome.
Will Ospreay's career here in AEW. Look at that.
This is the greatest sport there is. Injuries happen.
Ospreay
Great athletes overcome.
sweeps out the legs, moonsault press, Hobbs, and barely a one
I just
count.
want to stay off of the injury topic here. I mean, you don't think about that. You go into a guy like Ospreay, a guy like Hobbs, athletes like this, anybody on our roster, you don't think about that type of stuff. You don't bring that negativity in. You go in to win. You don't think of injury. Taz, when you think about it is when you get it.
Wow, listen to this crowd. Oh, he was trying to do the foot pin.
Lariat, but Will Ospreay back up to his feet. Now testing the jaw, Powerhouse.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
We're trading some forearm shots now.
Don with Hobbs. That might not be smart of Ospreay. You're gonna love the guts of Will Ospreay. I think he's such a fantastic young man.
Oh, swing and a miss by Powerhouse Hobbs.
Completely understand that sentiment, X-Con. I myself am not fond of the lad.
Rope into our desk here at ringside.
And that's all body control.
And Ospreay elevates.
That distance. I thought he was going to catch him.
You look great. You look great. You're the best. You're the best. He's the golden goose right there. That's the man. Neil Ticket Jones. Don Callis family right there.
And
Nice.
steps by
Just.
Ospreay.
I'm sitting here thinking about, okay, so you're saying all of that about Ospreay right in front of Hobbs. What are you going to say about Hobbs when he's in the lead?
Ospreay, oh, look how nimble and clever Ospreay is. Leaping, baiting Hobbs in.
Oh, the padding made it hard to not balance. I get that.
This is trouble.
Powerhouse Hobbs elevates Ospreay. Oh my God! Vertical suplex. He's marching around ringside.
Oh, dear.
You could see that one coming. Ospreay.
Really? Callis out here being like, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, buddy. This is what you're looking for. You tell him, Aubrey.
Look, the kid's a super. The kid's the golden goose.
So you're saying that one Don Callis family member is more important than another?
And you put him in there
Your silence speaks
Wait for his
volumes.
barricade padding.
No one can.
Oh, I can't wait for the day he just gets to the point where he comes out there and just clears it off mid-entrance ahead of time. Some matches doesn't even put it to use, but just makes it a habit.
Jericho like this. Super power, man. He's super powerful, Hobbs. Now Hobbs.
His one weakness. Protective padding. Oh my god. The way he's just kind of done with that.
Will Ospreay crashes and burns, and our opening contest continues in picture-in-picture.
Aubrey count, please. No, I think Aubrey's just decided this match doesn't need any of that. Bro, no.
The announce desk. Somebody help the guy.
That's hilarious.
Shivani, help him. He's worried about you. Help him up, Shivani.
I imagine a count starts. Yeah, no, I'm... Okay, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. Shouts out for numbers.
Look at this kid. He's got guts. Ospreay struggling up to his feet as they went flying over this desk. He had
Okay, now we're only at 4. Let's not somehow turn this into a night count, dude.
in the ring. Ospreay
Made it 2/3 of the way.
bouncing off our monitors, off our boxes here at the desk. What a spectacle this is. You're welcome, by the way. Welcome about what? You're seeing the two of the best testing each other. Is that
You actually watch it, though.
This is exactly what this
Oh, yeah?
Okay, well, I'm telling you, it is a hell of an athletic contest. I don't think there's any
I
question
can't-
about that.
I can't tell if you're being genuine or sarcastic, and either one I'm open to. And it's why I'm like, I don't know how to respond. Because they're like consistently inconsistent, if that makes sense. It's been established multiple times, specifically in like the first year. AEW referees, full referee's discretion. They can just choose whether or not to reinforce a rule if they want.
Ospreay's in a lot of pain. He has grounded the aerial assassin. Yeah, Ospreay's momentum here has been driven to a halt by Powerhouse Hobbs. This battle of wills. And Ospreay trying to fight from below, but Hobbs with the high ground and just hammering him. Not the first time Hobbs has punched someone when they're down, gentlemen. That's his entire upbringing.
And my bad if that's like ref-splaining or something. I could have just completely misread. Show us for 14 minutes. And
I don't think Ospreay's ever been in the ring with someone as
show us for 15 minutes was still.
Will Hobbs.
That's epic.
Seeing it tonight.
Yeah, shorts. That's something I really do need to break into at some point. How you doing, Elliot? Hope you're doing well.
Don, I think you're right about what you just said about Ospreay, and if he's ever faced anyone as thickly built and powerful and intense as Hobbs, I don't think it's happened. I think you're right.
Yeah.
We've seen it. I mean, Hobbs
This got to be one of the slowest Ospreay matches in history.
he did it to Jericho. He's
I could be wrong. I haven't seen many Ospreay matches.
golden goose. Will
So,
Ospreay, again, putting
I'm-
Ospreay above the other members of the Don Callis family. I think I'm doing that
I don't know, but this is definitely
like a journalist should.
a type of match we haven't seen him in a while.
Talked in. You guys are being too hard on our guest. Yeah, Don Callis is our guest. You're being a little stiff on him. I gotta be honest. He's a professional. So he's got Ospreay's the golden goose. What's Will Hobbs? Oh boy. Oh brother.
This is his first babyface in peril performance in America. Well, to an American audience, I should specify.
Tonight on Dynamite, Will Ospreay, Powerhouse Hobbs, one-on-one, all throughout the picture-in-picture break.
Hey, Cal, when the wrestlers are physically struggling again, like if you're choosing to be out there on your own, fine. You want to go near the metal and jagged edges, go for it, bud. Oh, I see what you're saying. When it looks like it might, I can't find a more concise way of putting it, but yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Beat down show. I know, I'm so tired of Callis. I so want, like, I just want him to not be around anymore and not doing things.
Hobbs got to his feet and was looking at him. I thought Hobbs would catch him, but Will got off in time. The thing with Hobbs is, as big and thick and strong as he is, he's extremely resilient. He can sustain a ton of punishment. To Taz, you can relate. When you're that muscular, it takes a lot of oxygen to get to those muscles, and I believe that Will Ospreay may be wearing Hobbs down a little bit here. No, you're right. I think that's happening. Oh, wait.
I love how they say that. I mean, the second man's hits no chop, and he's just like, bro, what? Oh, that was a little bit more of a thud. Oh, that one just pissed him off. Good heel and go away heat, yeah. Please just talk over it.
Seems to be breaking down here a little bit. Yeah, it's gotta be tough for you, Don. Your two family members beating the hell out of each other here on live TV.
Yo. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Massive throw.
Meaning Ospreay's hips was so high across the sternum region of Hobbs. To pull off a throw like that shows the power of Hobbs. Ospreay sidestep and looking for the swinging DDT, but no.
Yeah, you saw that too, right, Hex? It was a rough landing. A Stundog Millionaire, though.
Stundog Millionaire by Ospreay. Hobbs still partially on his feet. Look at this. Oh.
That's also a great point. Oh, I didn't even put together that could be the purpose behind Danielson's match. That's actually a genius bit of booking it is, because you look back to the trios match and you think, oh well, that's where this match comes from. But no, there's some context, there's some subtext there rather. They're both facing a giant tonight. How are they going to fare? I didn't even pick up on that. Great read, Jordan. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that match that much more now. Yeah, that was something I noticed about them both facing Shibata. Danielson, while winning very technically, winning very soundly, he just kind of caught Shibata slipping. Whereas Ospreay just beat him because he was the better wrestler. Phil Bryan will adapt better than Will. I think so too, Jordan, because he has more experience in that realm of wrestling. How many matches, like to my point earlier, have you seen Ospreay be the babyface in peril, the one getting beaten down by the giant, the one having to survive the onslaught of the bigger man? Danielson's had a whole career of that. And part of that just is due to the size discrepancy between them. But I think part of that is also a little bit era-based, because Danielson did start wrestling at a time where being bigger was a bit more common. Oh, no hidden blade. Okay. Loki was just thinking that was going to be it. He was going to kick out or something. No, the roll up instead. Oh. Blocked another clothesline. Okay. Oh, but he didn't block the third. That's a good bit of intelligent wrestling right there. Had a read on Hobbs there for the first two lariats, and he was sound ready. Ran the ropes, got leveled for it. I know that inside out was huge. Went right up to the top rope and back down again in terms of height. This has always looked like he has a comment on Hobbs. Because suplexes or some shit, I don't know, Devin. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I know Taz isn't trying to be weird about it, but Taz, a lot of times, is unintentionally awkward about things, and it's hilarious. Because he has such a history of being a legitimate killer. Oh my god! I was not ready for that. Did he just call it a gut-wrench power slam? He's always like, you see the way Hobbs using his hips. Well, to be fair, in this sport, the way you use your hips is a big deal. Hey, yo, David, how goes it, friend? Hope you're doing well. Taz can't read the room sometimes. Yeah, that's just it. I love that was like a happy accident, that this time basketball is in a way saving AEW. In terms of like, oh my god, not that DDT, that was rough. But like, Collision now doesn't have to go head to head with WrestleMania. Oh, no! On his head. On his head, that was rough. And I think it's just because Hobbs was a little bit... No, I think Hobbs was fine in position. It was just not turning the best. It's really hard. Oh, my gosh. Done. Oh, he is thanking that man. Wait, he's checking on it. That was... great match. And here's the thing, right? Ospreay is Ospreay, and he's doing all the Ospreay things, and it's amazing. What I'm loving most about him being in AEW is the rub everyone's getting from facing him. As much, like, mixed emotions, I say that, but even then, like, I look at it, Hobbs just had one of the best matches, most high-profile matches of his career. Danielson's about to have a dream-level match with him. Shibata versus him, that was awesome. Oh. He's the golden goose.
Well, this is understandable, right? I mean, he just lost a highly intense, competitive matchup.
I think we were DDT. It was like...
Something in the air, Powerhouse Hobbs. But Tony, that's a great point. At the end of the day, both these men, competitors. There's a lot on the line here tonight. I mean, wrestling in the opening contest of Dynamite. No question.
That's fair.
What a match it was, Excalibur.
Yep. Complete weight class differential between a light heavyweight and a heavyweight there. In like the purest form of each weight class at that. I love it. Why? Like, let's just have them be back to back. Could not find my words there. I love that. Danielson walked up to Tony's headset and said, "Hit my music." Brian just stealing his moment. Yup. There he was. Hobbs about to... Yeah, Hobbs, I guess, was talked down on it. Yo, I love seeing Danielson's nameplate on Dynamite. I feel like I only ever see him have the Collision nameplate. I'm thinking so, Jordan. I'm thinking Swerve and Joe's contract signing is why we're getting the overrun, you know, because that's a bit harder to time to end a show on than say, a match, you know. Same, Hex. Because you have such a dynamic big man in Lance Archer and just such an all-time great in Danielson. I feel so validated sometimes with my opinions of Danielson because, like, I've personally been saying for years that I think that Danielson in a lot of ways is better than Bret Hart, who I consider to be like one of the, if not the best bell-to-bell wrestler on this side of the world. And to hear other people in the business, legends at that, say the same thing makes me be like, I know what I'm talking about. And I don't. But when it comes to my fandom, it does. And I'm just happy that Danielson is getting the recognition he deserves after the career he had. Thinking back to when I first became a fan of his, and he was just the annoying guy that somehow got with the Bellas and evolved into Yeselmania and then further and beyond. Winston D. Malenko, I'll argue Bret Hart. Fair. I have not seen enough to Dean Malenko. I've seen a lot of Bret Hart clips and matches, so that's where I feel more confident in having that opinion. Angle Bret Steamboat match, maybe. Met up and made Brian somehow. Right? They just met up in the lab and were like, all right. Just conjuring. That's a great way to put it. Because, yeah, you do have a tad bit of Steamboat in there. That's a high opinion. I gotta see it. I gotta see Dean. Well, he can go in action more now. Huh. Well, anyways, y'all, if you have not done so yet, please double check. Make sure you have. Drop a thumbs up. Goes a long way for the channel. Quick, easy, free way of supporting us. Gets us boosted. gets seen by people who might be looking for a Dynamite watch along, might be looking for a community to enjoy the AEWs with. You know, if you could help us out, be very much appreciated. We got a lot coming up this week. It's kind of in the lineup here. It's a bit inaccurate, but all the same, we got Super Card of Honor coming up this Friday. On Saturday, all of the things. Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania, Collision, although maybe Collision will be a watch party, depending on how long WrestleMania goes. It might be best for the channel. We don't know. Yeah, so Collision, jury's still out on that. WrestleMania night 2, though. We got a lot. That's taking anything away from them. Oh, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I know you know how quality Bray is in saying that.
We are live on TBS AEW Dynamite, the American Dragon.
So, see, I was watching ECW into, what was it? I think top of June 94. So, I was watching ECW regularly there. It was weird seeing the lax rules era of ECW, where it's like referees sometimes still tried to act like they needed to be distracted to not let you hit with weapons. Especially the last few years, Bray has really gotten on my nerves. Oh, I can totally get that. Oh, here we are. All right, Danielson getting mowed down. Mowed down, rather. Hey, Derek, how goes it? Oh, hey, we're seeing Claudio during the match. Righteous will get involved. Maybe it's possible, but I don't think that's the story being told here, Derek. Earlier, we were discussing about how this might be a way of having Danielson and Ospreay both measure up in challenges against giants. So with Ospreay struggling against Hobbs, we'll see how Danielson fares against Archer. If we have like the BCC and Righteous getting up in the match, then that might muddy those waters a bit, you know. We're just starting hot. Yes, Lance hot. Hoyt, I guess. Supercard this Friday. Yes. It's happening. Honestly, looking forward to Supercard. Even though we only have 4 matches announced in the go-home shows tomorrow, instead of we're just going to start in the heat. I mean, he didn't have an extra to maul on the way to the ring, so he had a bit of excess aggression he had to get out before the match. Just happened to be during the match as well. Oh, yeah, Evan, let me see. I haven't really been paying much mind. I do dig the bright red. I mean, it is just the red and black combo, but I still dig the material it's made of. Yeah, with the gold on it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is clean looking. I like his hair, honestly. He wears the dreads well. Well, I guess the braids, actually. Those aren't dreads, no. I have to get a closer look. It's a brand of bow. That's great, George. It is NXT Stand and Deliver. It is noon Eastern tomorrow for the main card, though it does seem like they're going to have a kickoff match with Joe Gacy versus Shawn Spears. Aye, the vaulting suplex. My man Danielson's barely gotten any offense. It's like the cameraman heard you. Right? No, I get you. See you, Devin. I hope, man. I hope so too, Derek, honestly. Because I know the card's going to end up somehow being like 9 to 11 matches. So, like, I should be knowing them sooner than 24 hours out, you know? But yeah, see you later. See you later, fam. I've started a new streak myself. I'm on the Noodle Bull streak. I am now 4-0. Yo, nice. Good on you, man. Oh, let's go with the Dragon Screw. Gacy, believe is injured. Oh, no. It was an injury scare. He's good to go. They later on in the show, in fact, they filmed a last-minute segment to have Gacy ask for the match. So it was made for the kickoff show. Yes, yeah. Yeah, no, it was just, the X thrown up and everything was just concussion protocol. They just stopped the match for that sake, and thankfully so. I really appreciate them being more willing to do that just for the sake of making sure someone's safe, especially 5 days out from a PLE. Oh, man, it's going for the Romero special. Let's get it. Get those arms, dog. Oh, I love that. Lance is like, all right, I'll give you my arm. He said, no, I'm just breaking your knees, dude. Does he? Just glad to see more shoot-esque callings. Yep. Agree, Hex. Sure, if Jordan's... Oh, I forgot to mention before Dynamite there was Ring of Honor tapings. Oh my god, they did Ring of Honor here too? This crowd is going to be, like, wiped. How did they... They did a whole week's of program. I'm not sure if Jordan mentioned it. NXT is tomorrow? No. NXT is not tomorrow. NXT is Saturday. I said tomorrow, didn't I? Why am I thinking today's Friday? My bad. What's that? Did Jordan mention it? I'm not sure. I don't remember. It says Collision pre-taped or live on Saturday. It's going to be pre-taped. It's going to be taped tonight. That's the thing. This was advertised as a Dynamite Collision double taping. But apparently there's also going to be a Rampage. There's also going to be Rampage tape tonight. And apparently just found out Ring of Honor was taped before the show. It's... Adam, you should be the one to defeat Joe for the title. It's got to be Swerve. Swerve is way too hot. If it's not Swerve, Danielson. I genuinely believe Danielson having a final run with the title would be amazing. That's my bias. Pretty sure it's not happening. Oh, no. We are not about to... Literally just scoop slam that guy. Bryce has got to let it be. Copeland mentioned Claudio in the first time matches. I did. I hope to see it. Smack a fucker with a fucker. Yes. Oh, God, I hope not, Devin. That takes me right back to the pandemic era wrestling, where they had to tape 2 Dynamites in one. Yeah, Darish, I can't believe that. The few people that did get cut. I just... Specifically, Anthony Henry is what really got me. Sorry, I'm trying to swat away the blur. Blur be gone. It worked. That's what the hell did that guy do to you? There's another lady announcer that they've been having fill in on certain nights. Her name escapes me at the moment, but I believe she's going to take the role. If not, then it'll probably just be Bobby Cruz. The boys got released. Yeah, that was... What am I missing? I missed something. It's going to be... Parker Boudreaux is the least surprising, mainly because a lot of people, myself included, was under the belief he's no longer in the company. That senton, by the way. The way he just looked, Daniel's just like, he really just did that to me. Holy crap. That look is epic. Derek, is that a spoiler? That hasn't been announced yet. Before Donnie and Johnny out in this.
Legitimate question. How much taller was Bam Bam Bigelow than you?
Well, he was 6'3". I'm maybe 5'9". Back then, I shrunk 5 inches. But yeah, so I don't know.
You're giving up size. I'm sorry.
It was on the Ring of Honor Twitter. Really? They announced that on Twitter? Oh, I apologize then. My bad, Derek. I thought that was a spoiler. I had not heard of anything up to this point or anything. I hadn't seen it on Twitter. I do apologize. Well, a week before a title match. Yeah, that was an interesting decision. For sure. But it's a little different with AEW because they said they never did that. Also, that chop. But yes, Derek, I apologize for jumping to conclusions. You see it, I think. No, I'm not looking it up right now. I'm trying to more focus on the show. I can't divide my attention like that. I'm not very good with it like that. Especially because it's like it's a live reactions thing, so like part of the stream is my reactions to stuff.
The Murder Hawk monster Lance Archer running
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Henry and Dasher were, because they were the ones that were like the ones with the most upside to them for the company, you know? The Workhorsemen were looking like they were on the verge of becoming a more established team in the company.
And Taz, the difference maker was when Bryan Danielson went for that tope. Archer intercepted him and chokeslammed him on the apron. He sure did. But Danielson showing the fight.
Danielson fighting back now.
Round kicks to chop down that giant redwood. Big chops.
But yes, I will take your word for it.
Earlier in this match.
Box Claudio versus Archer Suzuki is a great shout. Oh my gosh, that cross body! The way he intercepted him, that smile on his face. Yes, Rhea, it was horrible. Also, hello. Welcome in, friends. Thank you, Dersh. Take care, fam.
You may have been thinking recycling me, but Lance Archer did not want to let it get that far. It's like a small building hitting you. Man. Oh, he's grabbing him by his nose. Yeah, I love that. Just grab the guy by his nose. You can't breathe. Yeah, you put your fingers in his nostrils. Yeah, that's great. This is not ballet, and I don't want to offend anyone who does the ballet.
I don't think Lexi. No. There is another lady announcer who's kind of, I don't want to say in training, but she's kind of been their backup on a few nights. I'm thinking she might take over. If not, then they're probably just gonna have Bobby Cruz do Collision as well, because Ring of Honor is usually taped with it. Danielson's braid is coming undone. I just realized. I don't think that's how he was styled on the way to the ring. Could be wrong.
Roughing up Bryan Danielson all throughout the picture-in-picture break and just continuing a full-on assault here tonight. A little balance here of this 6'8" athlete. Oh, no! Danielson disrupting the balance, and I'm not sure how Archer landed. Was it?
It looked like it was more on the hamstring, yeah. For the prediction series, yes. This is April is the final league of the season, and then we'll be starting season 5, which will be May, June, and July. And yes, we'll be doing a draft at the end of the month. Oh my God, it's draft time again! Woo! That's fun. Totally not stressful at all. Oh, yeah, instead turning... Oh, smart. Transitional submissions for the win. Oh, by the hair. Hopefully the end of the times of the trolling is what it means.
Yeah, the length, the reach of Archer. All he needs to do is swing those hips over, get that foot on the bottom rope, and he does to force the break. Good call, Coach. You were right on that one. Which coach? Either one of you take credit's fine with me. No, I want to.
Either one of you take credit's fine with me.
Archer did the right thing, and give the credit to Coach TK as this match continues.
Pale Assassin Bryan Danielson. Means I hopefully get a better feel of that. Yeah, my stable is admittedly not doing as well as I thought it would. Ruby is not really having matches that much. This is Danny G time. Is she? Or is that a... No, yeah. You are one of 10 competitors. You shit post and other people might shit post.
Archer struggling to his feet. Danielson waiting for him. We don't know what's about to hit him, Archer. On the top rope. Danielson, he likes that drop.
So you can assassination. I thought it was gonna be like an execution style drop kick. Yep, that's pretty much what it comes down to, Hex, and it realizes like, oh man, even getting good people doesn't mean it, because Athena isn't wrestling anywhere near as much as I thought she would. This is her least active season since we started doing the fantasy stables. It is, but that's an optional clause, Devin. That's the thing. Rhea is just simply choosing to have a very inactive stable, because lol. Oh, you see, the no compete is a clause in the contract. Do they have a no compete because only Punk had a no compete, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into the details of the release on Select or anything.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And now he's going for it all, guys. They could black out, perhaps. Absolutely. He's going to try to end it right now.
To be fair, she has been in a fair amount of matches. But yeah, no, exactly. Like, she's another one of those who is, like, both her and Athena had busier 2023s than 24. I get that. I will say one of my sleeper picks was that high. I love the step up Shining Wizard. It's such a creative use of his agility and height. But yeah, Thunder Rosa was my clutch pick. And in case y'all are wondering what I'm talking about, it's fully listed in the description below, but we have a fantasy stable portion of our prediction series on the Discord. You draft a fantasy stable of Ring of Honor and AEW performers. Collect points. Winner gets a gift card at the end of the month. Most recent winner is one of our moderators. Shouts out Ben Almovino, and also one of my co-hosts over on the WM Network.
It's going to be Minoru Suzuki. He's got to pass that on to Archer, but Danielson dropped Archer to his knees with that Busaiku knee. Archer, I think, trying to clear the cobwebs.
Regardless, I'm taking her off the list, Rhea.
Here he goes again. Danielson has him lined up. Archer.
Throw within the...
Oh. Connects. A second one. Right to the head. Archer absorbs 3 in a row to the head. Danielson backs up. That's another knee.
Nice. Chopped him down, and then timber. Nice. Oh my, it's hurting me.
2 very hard-earned victories to kick us off tonight on Dynamite. First, Will Ospreay, and now the American Dragon.
No legal can save you. My word is law in this land.
Weeks away from Dynasty. Live on pay-per-view. Chaffetz Arena, St. Louis, Missouri. AEWTIX.com for the first ever meeting.
I love that he is fully committed to doing the US chance again.
And the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. There you see Dynasty Sunday, April 21st. Ospreay, Danielson for the
Speaking of draft,
time ever. But we still have so much more to come tonight
I'll
on
get it.
Dynamite, including the contract signing, AEW World Champion Samoa Joe and his challenger, Swerve Strickland. Plus, for the number 1
Thunder Rosa getting me more points.
women's division,
You know what I love to see? Speaking of, Mariah May, Tony Storm, currently undrafted. So if you get an inactive clause for you.
west of the AEW World Tag Team Championship brackets, the Young Bucks
Oop,
taking
my
on
bad.
Friends. And up
Calling him Mark Sterling, he will make decisions. No, no worries. I'll somehow talk myself into a wrestling match with him and somehow win. I'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine in a moment. Story of my stable. No, both A's want actually something like them. Yes, it's all a matter of the wheel running. Which, by the way, for the draft this time around, just so that way, I mean, there was not really any questions, and I'm pretty sure everybody trusts the system anyways. But just for the sake of there never having to be worried about, I'm gonna make it a little event on the Discord for us to all sit and we show you the spinning of the wheel to determine the order of the draft for each round. It's funny because the prediction series started off being about like, all right, predict the winner and decision of each match on these pay-per-views. And it evolved into this fantasy stable thing, and now the fantasy stable thing has become like the more engaging aspect of it because it's more consistent, you know. PLEs come around in bursts and irregularly at best. Waited for Orange Cassidy as a match. Why is he in? Why is he in the crowd? Sometimes you just vibe out with the people. Yeah, and then there's me fighting with myself for last place. Yeah, Ray, you couldn't even score 69 points last league. You had to get to 68. It couldn't even be nice. I was hoping just to see one measly gun on that Collision show. No. Wrestler, not firearm. I just... Though, Cash Wheeler was on the show. I'm not just so I can have a fantasy sport that isn't football. Yes, no, and again, speaking of, the winner of what was our 11th league, and first-time winner at that, Ben, who is the one who brought this concept to WatchaMania. He was like, check it, I have this thing, and ran a test run of it during Season 1 of the prediction series. And it was real neat. So we're like, all right, we're going to incorporate this on Season 2. Modified some things. We still are modifying some things, as you learned. You know, referees, for example. I was thinking about putting another barring rule on them. Because, like, these fucking referees. But, because, like, I don't just want to... I just want to just take them, like, out. What was I going to say? Like... I don't just want to take referees off the list. They're match performers and stuff. Well, I guess I just said. I mean, when you think back to the Wembley show and there's literally a Cash Wheeler's got a gun chant going on throughout the crowd, I hardly feel I am the greater offender of the two parties. So, like... It's not a matter of winning once and you're done. Is that your mentality with this? Once you win it, all right, been there, done that. You don't want to keep doing it. I'm a 7-time winner. I'm still vying for a win. Oh, I just realized this song is on. Oh, whoops. Hopefully I don't get flagged. I don't think I will, but I'm not taking the risk. Coming out the heel tunnel. When did he turn? Fair, yeah, he was taking a bit of time coming out.
Offered to be his mentor, if that's what we're calling it. And even though he agreed, he said something to me that's been sticking in my head all week. So I just want to clarify something with Hook. And that's why I want to bring him out right now. Hit the Hook signal. Come on and hit it. There it is.
Yeah, the spite. I mean, to be fair, this is the role he belongs in. He's just, at this stage in his career, not a babyface. He's turning here. You think I'm kind of thinking so, too. I mean, he came out the tunnel. If nothing else, that's foreshadowing of it. I know the Hook signal gets me. He's been doing it for like a month or two now. But I really dig it. No, the Lionheart theme is awesome. I love that song. But Rob Zombie's fun.
And I understand what you mean, because it's no secret that anybody that I've ever aligned with or teamed with usually ends up in a fight. Everyone I've ever loved, I've pushed them all away, and that's kind of true. But there's a reason for that, Hook. When you play the game at the highest of
right, Jordan. He just has
Chris Jericho does. The rules are different. It's true. And once you understand that, Hook,
to be fair, Mans came out and
understand what I'm trying to teach you.
I think he came out in Grace pants. It looks like it.
Thank you. I'm not asking you to trust
I was thinking the Hook signal. What were you thinking I was thinking, Ray?
But I am asking you to believe in me as much as I believe in you.
Chris, I believe in you. I believe in you so much that I got us a match. On Collision, right here in Worcester, Massachusetts. Yeah, but Chris, I'll be keeping my eye on you.
I wouldn't expect anything less. You're learning already, Hook. Bet.
Wow. Lion Hook in action. This
He just had to kill Bet. He's dead in the mud. Right there it is.
immediately following NCAA men's tournament basketball on
The white chalk outline. Here lies Bet.
Lion Hook
This man just had to do it. Zoe! Hello. Hello.
Taylor Promotions.
Welcome in. It is almost 2 a.m. You are. Oh, you are hype on the energy drink. Trying to be a cool day. Yo, my guys.
And he first world champion of AEW.
Massachusetts has a history of great fighters. You had Rocky Marciano, Marvin Hagler.
That's right.
You have a job for the year?
And
Yo.
Yardy are going to add their names to that list. This Saturday on Collision, all we got to do is knock out the Ocho and Hook. So I'll tell you what, boys, your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. On Collision, Lion Hook gets their ass beat by STP. Rumble, bad man, rumble.
Here for it.
We didn't have to wait long to find out
STP are my guys.
stepped up to the plate, so to speak, already.
I'm real fond of them.
What a match that's going to be on Saturday night, late Saturday night. Yeah, Moriarty and Shane have definitely made a lot of noise.
Here comes Jay White.
Men are no joke.
But yes, STP versus Lion Hook. It's looking like not so happy, but yo, that's a new trios title? Or is there finally new 6-man tag team championships? There is. That was great. Oh, Devin. Yeah. I'm gonna get so shiny. Oh my gosh, I love the new layout. Thank you. Thank you so much. I had, as soon as Dynamite got the new layout, I had to take it and just like run with it. But yes, you have a dot for the gear right now. What do you mean dots? I'm not sure if I understand. Anything the Ring of Honor? Yes, they're the Ring of Honor 6. That's the discrepancy. AEW is the Trios Championships. Ring of Honor is the 6-man tag team championships. Much wordier. I wish it would just be rebranded Trios titles. But I get that they want to keep the legacy and all that jazz. And the fact that they have new title designs tells me they're not unifying those belts, which I thought a lot of. A literal dot. That's great. No worries. He's late. The energy's probably got you moving in plenty of different directions. There's always tomorrow to flesh out that dot. Jay, switch. Don't do this to yourself. In other words, I opened and put a dot. No motivation. Fair. Completely fair. Fret not, though. I think, like I said, I think that there's still time for that to change. It could be as simple as a night's sleep doing that for you. Yo, the sell off that right hand. Jay White is putting him over something fierce. Jim Billy buys the rights after the King come out too. Oh, man. Ass man. Damn. WWE surely stuff. That was a WWE production, right? That song? It took me a shameful amount of time to realize what Ram meant. You know, have a canvas ready for it. Damn. Yes. Yes. Get her done right. Yo, those belts are so clean, though. I really do like them. Now I want them to do things with them, and they're probably not gonna. Those were the only titles that needed a redesign. The fact that they hadn't been redesigned told me they were going to reunify them with the trio titles. Maybe they've opted out of that. No need for this to go 10 minutes. Agreed, Jordan. Especially with the beatdown and stuff. Like, have this work out, and then Jay come and clip out his knee. Blade Runner, done so. Even though I should you a message that might solve the ref problem. Fair. Fair. The thing is, I don't want it to be anything that gives them their own set of rules, you know? Because it's the whole thing with rules is... I don't want to add more rules. I want to, like, subtract.
That's beyond business right there. You need to get your rear end kick.
Oh, yeah. Also, just saw your message now. Thank you so much, Hex. That's awesome. Ooh, I got a whole bunch of... Oh, my gosh. Okay, and laggy. All right, that... Close down, Discord. Calm down. This makes me think they ain't on Supercard. Otherwise, why debut those signs tonight and not then? Right? And not for nothing, I can't imagine. What are they going to do? Like, literally throw together a match? Like, that's... The only thing I can see them doing is maybe, you know, 2 matches between BCG and the Acclaimed. One at Supercard for the Ring of Honor 6-man titles, and then one at Dynasty for the AEW Trios titles. And then somewhere on Dynamite, you do a winner-take-all match. And that's not necessarily to imply that each team defends their respective championships either. You can get fun with that. You can have one team already have both titles come that double title match. You could have them completely switch titles, winning each other's belts. Changes her gear to sign again. I beg to differ. Sweet part. You sweet summer chat. If you don't get bang bang gang thing. Bang gang bang.
You invade a man's personal space like that, you have to expect a reaction like this from Billy Gunn. Absolutely.
No, if it's not Supercard, it's definitely got to be Dynasty. Neither is Criminal. We're gonna yes, I've seen this graphic like 3 times now. I'm just now processing it, I guess. Willow tonight. I'm wondering what we're gonna hear Willow say tonight. And also, we still got this semifinal tag match. No wonder we got an overrun. This card is stacked. What do they have on Rampage? Yep, that's what she was doing earlier too. But then again, her and Billy Gunn seem to be buddy-buddy, so she just kind of lets him slide. Something tells me she's going to come out to Willow. I get the feeling that Willow is going to cut a segment, and then Mercedes is going to come out, and then we're going to have Juliet and Sky appear.
And now finally returning Jay White to the ring. Just kick the steps, no effect. Still trying to get out of here, Jay White, right in front of our desk out here. Jay White, I mean,
I'm just saying, they squeezed all of this stuff on the card, but not a second women's match. Though we are getting some, women are still getting featured prominently on the show. I'm not trying to disregard that, but I'm just like getting there. We were getting there. I say an unrestricted billing on the top ref. Yes. Yeah, AEW in AEW, most wrestlers have personal refs. Samoa Joe's got Paul Turner. Chris Jericho also has Aubrey. Blah. Trying to remember who I believe Emi Sakura has Stephon Smith. Quite a few people have Stephon Smith, actually. They're just not coming to me right now. MJF had Bryce. I think Danielson also has Bryce. Could be wrong. Just a quick timeout.
20-second timeout? Yeah. 10. That's like about 2. And then he kicked him in the chest.
I know, Hex. We just got it run down again. Although I do think we're on picture-in-picture right now. Anybody watching this on their own non-Triller TV feed? Do you have commercial break right now? Brian usually has a. Oh, that's right. That's right. Wills this week. Yeah. No, you're right, because I'm pretty sure Rio also has Stefan. Yeah, picture in picture. Okay. Appreciate that, Losta. Yeah, I was wondering why we're getting another rundown. And I don't know why they do that, but I do know that's something they tend to do, is in the picture in picture, they'll give us all the corner advertisements, even if already plugged that match. I know Brandon Martinez tends to referee a lot of luchador matches, specifically people like Vikingo and not Gravity, Commander, who work internationally more often. And yes, I do think that that's for the sake of helping, close any language barrier there might be. But I also don't know each of those competitors' respective English, like the quality of their English, so I can, with confidence, come to that conclusion. Wow, that guy really does look like Orange Cassidy. I mean, from that angle, not so much. But if Orange grew out a beard, absolutely. Jay has gotten a couple of strikes, but immediately shut down. Yeah, no. I'm with you, yeah. And not for nothing, this has been a running theme in Billy's matches over the years. Does anybody remember him kicking out of the coffin drop at one? I do. And it was ridiculous. I don't know why that happened, especially because Darby was kind of on an incline trajectory at the time. There we go. It's almost like Jay heard you. That's great. What the? Really telling the story of Billy defending his home, though. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He is just pissed the fuck off. Whoa! What a phrase! Did y'all hear Jay there? I'm thinking so too, Jordan. Jay White is not doing well, Darius. You're right. He just finally got in a flurry of offense, but he was getting wrecked for a good portion of the match. Right? This match has now hit 10 minutes, yeah. And that's from bell to bell, right? That's not counting the little pre-match attack. Oh, Archer and Danielson was awesome. I was admittedly not giving it the love it deserved, but it was exactly what it needed to be. I can see myself watching it back a little bit later when I do points.
You have your saliva thickens like that. That's what happens. It's kind of a sign of, man, you're getting beat up and dehydrated. You're getting drubbed by Billy Gunn.
Oh no. Right. Rampage is already booked. Yeah, that's... They really just said, hey, Massachusetts, Worcester, you're getting 5 hours of wrestling. Actually, it's going to be closer to 6, isn't it? Unless Ring of Honor is just like a 35-minute episode or something. Maybe they have a few matches left over from last week or something.
Frustrations out on the Bang Bang Gang. Where's he going here, baby? I don't know. Well, coming to a man's home makes it a personal situation.
Alrighty, David. You take care, fam. Appreciate you vibing out. Even if lurking. Nobody else.
What the hell? Colton and Austin Gunn. Billy's sons are pleading did to him. Right, they let Jay White into the house. Oh!
And that's that.
Disqualification.
DQ. Copeland versus Jay White would be a very fun match. That's one that immediately comes to mind. No, I think we saved Juice for the pay-per-view.
Isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient that they're laid out in the back? Colton just gave Jay White the chair to hit his dad. Whoa. And here we
Go, okay. Correct, Daniel. He's on a bit of a streak, you could say. Alrighty, Darius, you take care. Hope to see you, Rat. Hope you enjoy Dynamite as well. Well, boys,
I mean, remember, there's a long history between the Acclaimed and the Guns.
somebody get share to the old man.
But that was never the case. Billy Gunn just decked Jay White.
Don't stop till your arms get tired.
To the outside and front of our desk and Billy Gunn just ripping the cowl off our desk and the hell now the Acclaimed setting up the steps. Hang in there.
What just happened to the camera? I also love that they just took off the collision banner that hasn't even put on yet. Someone tells me they're just gonna suplex him.
Excalibur lost his headset, Tag lost his. Get him back on, boys, because they just saved the life of Jay White, is what the Guns did. All right. Yeah, this is far from over between these two teams.
I do not wish any harm on any, but nothing.
Earlier today,
Fair enough. No, you're good, right? Appreciate you. I don't think anybody was taking you seriously, but I do appreciate the clarity nonetheless. But I hear where you're coming from, and like, just being kind of tired. Personally, yeah. The release has definitely opened my eyes to a few things with AEW, and it does feel like when we're giving regular TV time to someone like Daddy Ass in terms of like matches, that could be some of these younger talent, which it's not to say it won't ever be, and that it can't be. It isn't. Yo, Sue! She's got her own jacket! He just wind the window down right for right. Matt, why? This is such a prick he is.
Saturday at Collision, who will make it to Dynasty to compete for the AEW World Tag Team Championship? And 1 week ago, we learned that Willow Nightingale
Right.
challenged Julia Hart for the TBS Championship.
Matthew. Sorry, yes, no. Don't want to get fined now.
And right now, let's turn things over to the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Guys, I think it's time that we brought out a little ray of sunshine. So give it up for your girl, Willow Nightingale.
Tony, it was a hotly contested match 1 week ago when Willow Nightingale
What is?
booked her ticket to Dynasty. We were joined at the desk by the CEO, Mercedes Monet, who
What is the? What are they?
thoughts about Willow Nightingale. Well, I'm sure
Why are they all? Why are they dressed like NXT heels?
Willow last
All
week
black.
won a four-way matchup for a shot to face Julia Hart for her TBS championship at Dynasty. How does it feel to have that championship match in just a few weeks?
But if you bump for the Bucks, I will adore you.
Mother fluffin' great! But what I want to know is, Worcester,
The
Massachusetts,
NXT heels. Am I wrong? Oh, she turned heel. All black get up, black lipstick.
You're feeling as great as they all sound. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, I really, really love this city because for years and years, I was busting my butt in this town.
100% Jordan.
Backed myself into a
You can
corner,
legitimately
drive
build
up and down the Merritt Parkway. A lot of times with this girl right here, right
a
next to me,
division, if not an entire company around her.
and we would wrestle across this town at a little place called the White Eagle.
Wow, that pop.
And obviously, it sounds very special to you guys. It's very special to a lot of wrestlers. You know, so many of us have left our sweat on the canvas. We've had fans there.
Yeah.
But to me, this is really like a home.
Good on you
away
for catching
from
yourself.
home. This is where I learned who Willow Nightingale is. This is where I figured out who I am. You know, and every time I questioned, does a girl like me belong in wrestling? Every time I wondered. Yeah, see? This is it. Every time I wondered if a weird, quirky, unconventional, chubby, curly-haired freak like me, if I belonged and I could make it in wrestling, your cheers reassured me. This applause is what helped water me and made me blossom into the woman standing in front of you guys today. This woman who is going to be challenging Julia Hart at Dynasty for the TBS Championship. You have all made me so confident. I am so confident from your love and support that I know I am going to be the smiling face of TBS.
Hell yes.
And I'm going to say something uncharacteristic of me. I'm going to say something special about this young lady. Last week, she had what the young kids call a banger, and she knocked it out of the park. I mean, Willow Nightingale again is something special. Week after week after week after week, she impresses me. And not only does she impresses me, she impresses the entire world. I mean, think about it. Stokely Hathaway not given the opportunity to finish that thought.
Well, there it is.
The CEO, Mercedes Moné.
She said she'd be here.
I mean, what an impact she has had since she's arrived, Tony. It's been amazing. It has been amazing, Excalibur.
Look at her dynamite colored hair. Right? The pink, purple, of the orange. Oh.
Please say hello to your
I think that might be the point, Hex.
We're going to face a Willow.
She's attention hogging Willow.
Willow, I can't wait to watch you tear it up with a Julia at Dynasty.
Oh. I like that, she said. But wants to punch her so bad.
We're going to be the TBS champion at Double or Nothing. I get next. Because in Vegas, money changes everything.
Wow, there you go. Mercedes Moné calling her shot at the TBS Championship. Double or Nothing returns to where it all began, the MGM Garden.
Where's she going?
In Las Vegas, Nevada on Sunday, May 26th, and we know that Mercedes Moné will be challenging whoever is TBS champion, but at Dynasty, it will be Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale, but coming up next on Dynamite, Young Bucks
Jumping the line. Right?
A spot in the finals at Dynasty. Next live on Dynamite.
Wants to punch her so bad to a safer distance. That's very fair. I love that take. Honestly, Loki kind of liked that segment. Because, yes, that was amazing. That was so wonderful, so heartfelt and genuine. And then she just had to come in here and carny up the place. I dig that. I dig that Mercedes is doing that's subtle, but it's there. Because the crowd does genuinely love her and did do the chants and everything. But she's doing that almost like narcissistic thing that you kind of have to do in professional wrestling now. If you're a heel getting cheered for, you have to soak it in and almost like rub it in people's face. But anyways, I'll be right back. Still made it back in time. Nice. I'd probably have a decent 100-meter dash if I actually gave it a go. Yeah, no, definitely not dethroning Tony. She might end up being TBS champion before long, but I don't see it being Tony. Tony, I'm thinking Thunder Rosa might take the title off her sooner rather than later. If not, then it's going to be held until Mariah May does. But I also don't see Mariah May becoming champion that soon.
Welcome back to Dynamite Live on TBS. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the Human Suplex Machine Taz, and let's throw it down to the ring in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
This bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit is a semi-final match in the AEW World
Agreed, George.
Title Tournament. Introducing first from Rancho
Haha, the way they raise so great. That would be awesome too. But here's the thing. Oh man, honestly, yeah, I do want that because I miss Hater a lot. But realistically, that doesn't seem like the story they're telling. I think Hater comes back and Hater and Thunder Rosa have a program there, which kind of plays off of off of history they've had. I'd honestly like to see Sky dethrone Hart. I get that, but the feud they're having, I don't think needs to have to do with the title. In fact, I can see Sky turning on Hart because Hart lost the title, because Sky Blue was only ever trying to play up to Julia to get closer to that championship. Wendy Richter, you know what? That is the long-term story. They changed from their suits to their in-ring suits. I love that. Right. Right, but if Julia Hart and Sky Blue do have a match, do we see Julia Hart pulling out the Soul Siphon payback on her? Sue! She's here for the entrance, yo! That's awesome. Boo. No. If I don't see Sue, I swear to God. Yes, she is here. Ring seats, what I would love to... Rhea with the Young Bucks thirst? She is here. I spoke too soon. They saved her for the extra pop. Trent and Orange win the big one. This is the title of their saga. If this was a mid-2000s straight to VHS film, that would be the title. That's what Richmond's. That's, and likewise, if this match has a decisive winner and that goes to time limit draw, then it's going to be like, well, guess the winner of that match is the champions now.
And Trent Beretta shaking a hand, dropping the elbow from Trent. Orange Cassidy opting for a cover. Barely a one count there on Matthew Jackson. Orange Cassidy. Nice snap suplex by OC right there. Good explosivity in the hips. Good footwork.
What was that? What was that gesture he just did to Trent? Anyway. So many people are looking at this bracket and seeing it as a way to get to FTR versus Young Bucks 4, and I kind of hope that's not the case. Actually, I really hope that's not the case, but it does feel like the most sense and the biggest stakes you could have at this point in the tournament. Oh, 100%. And it could, that's when you can see Trent just come unhinged. He's just adhering to the Code of Honor. Heard there was Ring of Honor on earlier tonight. The most recent title he won was the Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles.
Take a lot out of you, though. Trent was feeling it. Yeah, the Young Bucks and Roppongi Vice, I mean, a long history, a series of fantastic battles between those two teams, and now Beretta teaming with Orange Cassidy here in the semifinals of the West Brackets AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Oh my God, what a bump to take. Sculpted from marble. Honestly, yeah, when he was out with the neck injury, I feel like he came back in the best career, like the best shape of his career. Oh my God, again with the apron bump. You're thinking Monet isn't fully healed yet, really?
For God's sake, so I have to do everything around here? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. Orange Cassidy and Trent are in trouble. Let's keep to the action. In picture, stay with us.
That's my line.
That means cut the brake, morons in the truck.
Cut the brake.
Brown nose Taz is great. Cut the brake. I'm gonna go Kais. Where baby oil. I'm just looking. Lou Riggs' walk is the best.
Who's you? Excalibur? Oh, because he's an EVP now. I run a tight ship, Taz.
Yeah, we got some great matches still to come with world title.
Yes, Thunder Rosa versus.
#1 ranked Thunder Rosa, #2 ranked Mariah May.
Never mind, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, Thunder Rosa versus Mariah May is gonna be a fun match. I'm really looking forward to that.
At Dynasty.
I really hope they get some good time. You're not wrong there, Jordan, but I also am not exactly reading that as her in-ring debut match. This is the first match we know of her having in the company, which is a while away, but I do think we'll get a match sooner rather than later. If she doesn't have a match come Dynasty, then yeah, I would be suspicious about that, and you might be onto something with the injuries bit, but I'm just not certain yet. That could just me being like, optimistic. Hopeful, I dare say. Cassidy has arrived. Welcome, Cassidy. And yes, I am welcome. Thank you. How goes? How's your evening treating ya? That's what I'm going to. Mariah. In May. In May. Mariah. May. I just... tired, hungry, kind of the days. Yes. His birthday is creeping up soon. I look forward to this. And then to the leg drop. Nice. Here's my question. How do you think Mariah turns on Tony? Because I feel like Tony isn't turning on her. Actually, I think that still comes to be the case. Right now, it doesn't feel like it. Everything is all fine and dandy. But I think eventually Mariah May does something that upsets Tony. And the way Tony reacts to her is what will really open Mariah's eyes to the situation she's in. And eventually she'll start to look at things in retrospect. I'm not sure how long that bit will go on. Because this is one of those angles that could, like, we could see the blow-off in a breakup in, 6 weeks. And we could see it a year from now, We could have another pillar and killer situation where it's like, will they, won't they for a year? It's all a matter of how hot this Tony angle is. Because eventually the breaking down has to get to the point where Tony reverts in a way. She won't be timeless forever. Weird enough to say. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, knocks for the Young Bucks. Evil Glamour. Really? Did not know that. Oh, went for the double Hurricane Rana. Not getting him, though. They've been there one too many times. Haha. Psych out. Yeesh.
Cassidy puts on the brakes. Right hand of the draw, Matthew, and orange punch attempted. No.
Reverse the orange punch. Oh my gosh, that insecurity. Inside out off the clothesline.
The inside out. And the Bucks, they lost control of this match for a moment, Taz, but quickly regained it. That's what makes them, the Bucks, such a great team. They're such a great team because they can get the train back on the tracks real quick and get that train rolling in the direction they need it to go.
Well, that you see, that's where's the lay down right and that's what sets out the chain reaction. See it call. Ooh, you see, something along the lines is already kind of happening, Rhea, because that's why the kiss happens on Collision. Is Mariah May's slowly been climbing the rankings. When the rankings were first dropped in January, she was number 3. They dropped recently. She was number 2. She's facing off against the Rosa right now to determine who's going to be number 1 ranked going into Dynasty and thus challenging Tony. And Tony thinks it's a grand idea, probably because that's her intention is to have her lay down. So while I think, ooh, can't do the kip up, that back is not good to him. I think maybe Storm it. No, nothing. He's a turn, but have Tony be proud of her performance. Hate her turn. I see what you're getting at, Jordan. Okay. That's a fun angle to go about it. Will Tony be holding the title for a while there? That would give her the definitive win over Thunder Rosa, though. And that would give her time to get through that. Maybe even do something along the lines of a three-way match between Thunder Rosa, Deanna, and Tony. That Mariah may helps in, you know. Or perhaps instead Tony defends against somebody from Stardom, likely someone she has history with. I think that'd be a very good... Forbidden Door, I should specify. I think that would be a very fun touch. Give her a taste of her past once more. Using a buck to counter a buck. Josh Barnett was recently on the airline, so it was infinite amount of respect for Claudio. That's awesome. We're out of place, but also awesome. Tony versus Mina due to Mariah May connection. That's fun. Oh, that double hook had me thinking it was over. Especially because Mina just had that match in Ring of Honor, kind of bringing her into the folds. Okay, I'm with you here, Jordan. I'm digging that, actually. Yo, Soul Food half and half combo. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's get it. Got to give the people what they want. Like a super kick, maybe. Oh. Yeesh. I thought he was just about to do it. I thought he was really about to do it. Oh no, Nick's gonna do it. Got. I really thought she was gonna like turn around and then bop from Nick. She slothed him, right? Moxley is a student of Barnett. Oh yes, Moxley is a student of Barnett. That Barnett match at Wrestle Team was supposed to be Mox's before he got injured. Oh. But that's awesome. Yeah. Barnett, Claudio. They should definitely run that match back. Oh. Oh yeah, Mox has still got plenty of years left in his career. Oh, into the buckle. And then the tights. There it is. Indeed it is there. It's 4 p.m. Eastern, I've learned. I'm not entirely certain, and I don't want to hold them to it, but I believe Cam mentioned doing a watch party on the Discord for it. I'm not sure if that's going to be live as it airs or later on after the Ring of Honor watch party, which they normally host. So, give either or a check out. Again, Discord link in the description below. Also pops up in the chat from time to time. In fact, it's just a little bit higher. So I guess Trent and Orange don't win the big one.
Who will face the Young Bucks in the finals at Dynasty? Will it be FTR or will it be Top Flight? Tough break for best friends, I'm telling you. Best friends looks like
I think so too. The music's off.
disappointment on all of them. Yeah, this is a rough way for your tournament, for your title hopes to end.
Yeah, it's you know what, they had a hell of a run though. It's a Trent Beretta, hell of an athlete. Orange Cassidy, of course, champion.
You see, Jordan, this is immediately reminding me of the time that Trent challenged Orange for the international title and was a little... He was kind of gritting his teeth a bit through losing.
Lots to be proud of. Let's hug it up again, best friends. There you go, Excalibur. And you go... Oh,
What? Oh my God, calls it! He called it, and Chuck's like, what? What?
But look at him, he's seething. Look at Trent. Can't believe Trent just did that to Orange Cassidy all the years. He's just walking out on Cassidy. He's walking out on Chuck Taylor. And he's walking out on...
Oh, even his mom's like, what the hell?
Whoa! A shocking development.
He walked through the face tunnel. Okay. Disown him soon. Have they announced a lot of that? I'm not certain, Derek. I don't really know much about Bloodsport. I know that we got Shayna Baszler versus Masha Slamovich on there. That's the match that's drawing my attention to it personally. But yeah, I couldn't tell you. Being honest. I've always said life's like a box of chocolates. Ground his ass. He said, I ain't ever driving you to the arena again. You can walk. Does seem that way, Derek. She's just kind of double his rent, too. Because he's in the rules EVPs to win the belts they don't deserve. Arguable. That does seem to be the approach that they've taken in this story. You know, they just inserted themselves in this tournament if they weren't already in it, and things are kind of working out for them, not to mention the cheating. So yeah, Chuck is really confused. Yeah, that's exactly it, Derek. It's just like everyone was just like this was a rogue Trent move here. Walking to the arena next show would be a great little detail. How they lived, right? I mean, see, they are right here at this arena for Collision. You could have that bit for Collision. You see, that's exactly what I was thinking, Derek. That's what I was like, you know, Trent thinking back to that match with Orange he had for the international title. And you remember, I'm not sure how many people remember, but he was kind of pissed after the match. And like very begrudgingly fist tapped. And then like the next week he was seen looking at the title over Cassidy's shoulder again or something like that. Like the tension is there. They've planted the seeds for this. I'm just not sure what the motive is yet. I'm not sure what the seeds they've planted for. You know, is this an oak tree? Is this a blossom? You know, we don't know what this is going to grow into yet. Is what I'm getting at. You know, true.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where we just witnessed the Young Bucks punch their ticket to the finals of the tag team tournament at Dynasty, but we also saw Trent Beretta.
What's so funny to me is that even this, like, they haven't even altered the Titantron to have it reflect Mariah May's story. Is this? This is a different presentation. Also, Tony in this dress, a sleigh. So I'll be glued to this. I don't blame you. I was hoping for a heel OC. Kind of curious to what heel OC would. I get that, OWH, but I think Orange is a little too over for that. I've thought about that too, and I'm like, I feel like Orange goes back to not caring, but in a way that would piss people off, and I don't know exactly how that embodies. Yo, Totoro's out here in the Wolverine gear? Is that Wolverine? I don't know. I don't know my superheroes very well. That was the big thing, and I said I was expecting something bigger. Sorry for raising this. No, you're completely fine. I still think that's huge. Trent has been a babyface the entire time in this company. He's had a lot of singles. Okay, starting off pretty much before the bell, running in like that. It was like Captain Marvel family. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm not too familiar with my superheroes. So I was more of an anime manga guy. Might or might not be back. Hopefully they announce the matches for next year's before. I'm thinking that's going to be the case, Derek. I think I want to see more of the Collision card, personally. Female Wolverine. Oh, it is Wolverine? Really? Yo, I was right about a superhero thing. I gotta brag about it. It's gonna be hard. I think so too, Jordan. These two ladies are going to lay it in, I think. Between one of them working Stardom and the other one being Thunder Rosa. Yep, there it is.
Strategy, darling. Strategy. There she is. Wrestle harder, Mariah. Wrestle harder, my dear. Yes.
A streaming service or something? Oh, okay, I see.
That should finish her off nicely. Just a quick one here tonight.
Yeah, when are we gonna officially get that max deal announced? Like, we know it's... Yo, that dropkick every time. You'd swear it was the only move in her moveset with how much it's talked about compared to the other things she does. Good night, Derich. Take care, fam. Hey, he's gonna bump for Rosa, too. Oh, you already know. Yo, turn it around. Kind of. Enough of it. Turn it around to her head scissors there. Same cam. I was not ready to have Trent, like, turn on anyone, let alone being Orange. I was concerned because the way Chuck was looking for a second, I thought Chuck was going to start laying in on Orange. Oh my god! Speaking of laying in.
And a cracking job you've done, I suppose.
Thank you, even though he's 60 years older than me.
Lightning Bolt says Marvel. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, yes, Lone Star was indeed correct. No worries. I am completely fine in not being right about those things. I don't know. Oh? Well, they're really fighting for that power bomb. Turned it into a Hurricanrana after all. Called him Antonio. Something would have happened. But that was also like 3+ years ago, Devin. That's where it's like, I'm not sure the look, but he definitely does have more of a heel look without the hair. Yeah, Antonio.
For Dynasty is Storm. I mean, obviously, you want Mariah May to come away with a victory. We'll get more on that later as this match continues. Wait a second, Thunder Rosa looking to end it here. No, this match continues. Picture in picture.
Wait, huh?
Obviously,
Which one?
you want Mariah May.
Yeah, you've cracked it.
AEW Women's World Championship, but what if you were faced with the prospect of Thunder Rosa as a challenge?
Oh, she doesn't stand a chance. I may have never
Oh my god.
Rosa, but I tell you what,
Wow, she's flexible. Holy shit. At least I hope so, because that is a bad angle to be bending at.
Surfboard Jones right here. Look at this. Look at Mariah's body. This is nuts.
very good.
It's like the pendulum test.
The pendulum supine city.
I really love her makeup, though. It's very symbolic of her career.
Thunder Rosa, the cover, and
That's more face paint, don't you think, Tony Storm, Madame? Instead of
I guess so. I mean, she's literally being scorpion bent. Like, as I say that, I think the context makes it clear. But yes, out of context, that might sound bad. Bit of a Thez press. Well, not so much. Guess we could call it a May press? I don't know.
I'm very glad that Thunder Rosa's back is feeling better today. Maybe not after this. Not after my girl is done with her.
Yeah,
Go on, Mariah.
just a thought. You could have Luther hold the belt. Why should you do all that?
he'll drop it. Luther will drop it.
Really not that hard to bend.
Do something. Anything would do. God, I can't get him to do anything these days. He won't do anything right.
Are you that flexible too? Because, like, I can, but I didn't think that most other people could.
True that I heard in 1 week you fired 4 different
Oh,
drivers.
okay.
I had to.
Unbelievable.
Useless. Oh, by the way, Mr. Tasmania.
Yes.
Small note for you. I'm not
I
sure
learned things.
if the color orange
I seen the Japan training. They stretch their backs over
About 34 years later.
upright tires. Wow. Okay. Did I miss something? Since when is Mox been off Teeny County Gladiators? Then I need to get away from it. Because he's working other shows. He's been working in Mexico, and I believe he's also going to be working some New Japan dates because he's challenging for the World Heavyweight title over there. So there's something. So I think that's the case. It's planned timed off to work elsewhere. But no, I get it. The AEW product without Mox a little bit, it gives him some breathing room. I've seen some people miss him, but I also seen some people be like, yeah, this is deserved, both for him getting time off and just for the product getting a little space from him. Some bleeding room, right? Breathing room, although you can't mention Mox without talking about blood. Dynamite. She was calling for a shot. She said, here's an elbow. Keep it a top star off your own show to keep them fit for partner companies as being good. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, that's huge. It's not like, all right, here's Matt Sydal. Here's Christopher Daniels. Oh, JD Drake. Like, and that's not to disparage any of them. You know, those are fantastic talents, but they don't have the name, the weight to their name that Moxley does. So that's really dope. As soon as Mox returns, the whole ring is bloody. He's like, back, bitches. This girl's.
I tell you, I'm getting severely worried. Mariah, get up. Mariah, fight back. Oh, this is making me nervous.
She listened to you. Look at
Immediately into the Saito. She's like, Mariah, fight back. Understood, Saito. Love that. But no, you're right, Jordan. These ladies are going to town, and I'm so here for it. I think this is the theoretical main event.
By the way, I don't know if I've put on any undergarments, so if we could not cut to the under-desk camera, that would be fantastic.
You got it, girl.
Small note for the truck.
Mariah May looking for it.
Nice. Like, we have that overrun. Yes. Under desk cam? Maybe. Yo, that running knee. Wait, what? Oh, she said that? What? I thought you were saying, like, for some reason, my mind processed Cam as Mike. So I thought it was like Mariah was somehow able to hear her when she said those things. Never mind. I completely was on a different train of thought. I didn't hear Tony say that. What? Please don't cut the implications. Whoa. Oh no. That's that. Enjoying May's performance a lot. No, I think I get the implication, but like, whoa, wild. And yeah, Tony definitely looks a little shook because she does look kind of shook. She's reaching into her world. They just leave the black and white behind there? That was interesting. Yeah, that Thunder graphic is pretty epic. Hey.
Everywhere we go, we feel it. The people are for Penta, and Penta is for the people. And what the people have been asking for is for this multi-time world champion to have gold once again.
Adam Copeland, why don't you stop facing outsiders and defend the TNT Championship against an AEW original? next week on Dynamite.
Because what the people want, what the people need is
A champion. That's us. Zero.
So here for this, Penta says, face me, dude. But Collision was right there. Oh, that's why. Omos. Come at me, bro. Let's go, Omos. Pizza eating contest right the fuck now. What do you mean?
Set for the contract signing right here tonight live in Worcester for the AEW
The TNT title is an open challenge title.
at Dynasty on Sunday, April 21st, live on pay-per-view from the Shavitz Arena in St. Louis. Without further ado, let's bring in the challenger, the #1 contender for the AEW World title. Ladies and gentlemen, along with
No, the rankings apply. The rankings do apply to all singles championships, but like Adam Copeland he's established the Cope Open for the TNT title, so Penta's just throwing his name in the hat for that next one. No general manager oversee contract signings here yet.
For Dynasty coming up on Sunday, April 21st. Really taking shape here tonight. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we know that the Young Bucks have a...
Yeah, because when you look at the rankings things, you have all of the men's singles champions listed next to each other. And I remember when the TNT title was first introduced, that was a thing they said, that anybody in the top 5 can challenge for either championship as a way of treating them as an equal. But I do think that does kind of muddy the waters a bit, because then, you know, theoretically, if you're #1 ranked, why would you not challenge for the greatest title you could challenge for? To confirm, Matt Hardy is still not signing.
For the AEW World Championship, the last time those two men crossed paths, it was a three-way match. Hangman Adam Page was involved. That one
I'll look into that, Devin. Interesting note. But if that is indeed the case, he is not with AEW, then again, Devin, you really should go draft a new tag team. Because I've added you before the thing. The Hardys have been inactive long enough to count for you to draft. Well, mainly Jeff, which made the whole tag team eligible, because you can't just draft one tag team performer. And now, if Matt isn't under contract, you definitely need to go draft a new tag team. The draft sheet should be linked in the message, which is in the prediction series chat. Yo, that classic shirt. I love how he's taken. You know, it's the King of Television shirt. Okay, it's just always the Joe with this as the O is great to me. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Jordan. Because it does seem like the TNT title, Continental titles, and International titles all have more of an open weight vibe to them. Whereas the world titles, there's always been some level of contention to them. At the very least, you do need to have a decent winning streak. That much has been consistent even since the rankings have been scrapped and before they returned.
for the gold, the AEW World Championship. Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, I know you've seen the contracts. It's time for the signing. Joe, here's you. Swerve, here's your pin.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jordan. I had even put that together.
Signing first.
Swerve ain't even taking a seat. I'll stand, thank you, said Swerve.
Samoa Joe putting pen to paper. Swerve. Shut up, Shivani. Now, Swerve. We're out here
It's gotta go
with
there.
a lot of people who seem to care about you a lot. So I thought I'd join that group and I'd give you a little bit of advice before you sign this contract. See, I think you're working on bad information, Swerve. I understand where you've come from. I've watched it all. From your career-defining blood feud with the Hangman Adam Page where I believe you strung him up with that chain right there, good and proper. And then your meteoric rise to not one, but two championship opportunities. And how else could this fairy tale end, Swerve? But with
Save Jordan.
And everybody happy and celebrating a new champion. You see, Swerve, that's the bad information that you've been working on, because I'm about to tell this man the truth. And the truth is, signing this contract, Swerve, is doom and destruction. It is a big mistake. It is a career-defining mistake to step into the ring with me right now. You know what? Let me put it into terms that maybe a rapper could barely understand. I'm going to beat you down so severely, it's going to leave you mentally scarred like you left Diddy's party too late.
All the Diddy references. Joe is so good. I'm just going to have DNA Killer Joe back. Same. Current events.
The right information, then why don't you do the right thing?
Before I sign this contract, Joe, just know I wanted this moment all my life. I dreamt about this moment because I didn't believe it was actually possible.
The dark is here, I guess, right? Yes, exactly. We don't need to.
Understand my destination is filled with a long, windy road of obstacles, roadblocks. But you know what? When I arrive, that feeling is sweet. That journey has taken me all the way to main event in Dynasty. And that's exactly what we are building here in AEW. A dynasty with signings like Okada, Mercedes Moné, and Will Ospreay. Now, truth be told, Joe, understand this championship is bigger than the both of us. I understand the dangers of facing you for it. Everything about your title reign up to this point has truly been dangerous. You are the definition of a killer, but so am I. April 21st in St. Louis, Dynasty, I show you that I am every bit of that man.
Two killers collide.
Keys to the Dynasty, and I turn AEW into who's out. Now run the fade on that, bitch.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh! Yo! Oh my God! Oh, okay. The way Joe just said, "You trying to choke me?" The look on his face. Damn. He didn't even sign the contract yet. Almost just no neck alliance. Oh.
No shot after those shots with the chain. Look at Joe just battering Swerve with that chain. Look at how quick Joe put down.
Wow. Oh my God.
Out here trying to restrain Samoa Joe, but the damage has already been done, Taz. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Swerve just went a little far, especially when he took that shot, that physical shot at Joe.
Oh my gosh. You're not wrong, Lone Star. That's the worst part about it is, like, babyface set up his downfall. Oh, okay. Man's is laughing. That look on his face, like, what?
Then I'm taking your championship from you.
Bruh. You are...
His own blood, man. I don't think I've ever seen that. Swerve, Strickland, Samoa Joe. Look at this.
The way he just said, fine, do your worst. The way in that one bit, the way Swerve just shook Samoa Joe like that.
The chain by Samoa Joe. And once Strickland signed that title, it was like a disrespect to Joe. Samoa Joe delivering a very powerful message to his challenge.
Oh, that segment changed everything. I was low-key thinking Joe was going to retain this title. Swerve just showed me that he is not going to stop until it's his. Joe Bottom. Fighting. Oh, yes. So, yes, Hex. You already know, dude. Oh, what a show. Okay. And that's great, because this was one of those shows that you saw on paper and you're like, okay, yeah, this will be fun. But then it comes out here and it over-delivers, despite the fact that it led you to expect not the most from it, you know? I'm really pleased with this show, especially on Mania Week. AEW really needed to deliver. I'm hoping that Rampage and Collision hit all the same. I'm gonna call it no whenever Joe does the Uranagi, the Joe Bottom. I hear you there. Do drop a thumbs up, y'all, in case you haven't done so yet. Please do so in case you haven't already. At least, in the very least, before you head on out. That was an awesome close segment off. The next time we're going live is going to be Friday for Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor. You Ring of Honor? Yes, in fact, I am OHW. Welcome, by the way, properly. I have not done so just yet. Super Card of Honor. Indeed, I am. Thank you very much. Yes, you take care, Lone Star. Dude, but we got a busy weekend for us. Right after that, instead of our normal Rampage watch along, we'll be doing a Rampage watch party over on the Discord. Saturday is a busy day. Starting off the morning, we're going to be doing a stand and deliver watch along. Please tune in for that. We're going to be doing WrestleMania Night 1, you already know. And Collision looks like it may be happening after WrestleMania ends, in which case we'll be doing a watch along stream to it. If not, then we'll be doing a delayed watch party like Rampage afterwards. And of course, Sunday, WrestleMania Night 2, you already know. We might try and squeak into my GM stream over on the secondary channel, WM Network. Link in the chat and pinned comment below. So if you could check that out, that'd be very much appreciated as well. Thank you so much for indulging. Y'all appreciate you hanging out for the night, hanging through the plugs till the end. And y'all have a good night. Take care. And happy wrestling.